Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn auto-add Typeform responses to ActiveCampaign smart email nurturing. So let's suppose I'm running an online business for which I'm collecting all my leads using Typeform. I want that whenever I receive a new form submission, I should automatically create that as a contact in my ActiveCampaign account. Doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why I'm completely going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Typeform and ActiveCampaign. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission in Typeform, I'm automatically going to create this as a contact in my ActiveCampaign. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So I have created this automation using Pabbly Connect where I've simply integrated these two applications, Typeform and ActiveCampaign. We are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I will be doing the form submission. I will be submitting this form with some dummy details, and if a contact is created in my ActiveCampaign account, then this will show us the connection setup which we have created is working fine. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details. My name is SmartLead. Then my email address is smart2570@pabblyhuge.com. Then I'm going to enter the phone number, and then I'm going to enter the city as this one. I'm going to do the form submission by clicking on this submit as soon as the form submission is done. A contact should be created in my ActiveCampaign. I'm going to refresh this page once, and let's wait and check whether the contact is created here or not. So here it is, we have created this contact by the name SmartLead. The email address was smart2570@pabblyhuge.com, and this was the phone number which we entered. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. So welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to integrate these two applications, Typeform with ActiveCampaign, such that whenever I receive a new form submission, it is automatically created as a contact in my ActiveCampaign account. Now this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster, and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'll name this workflow as auto add Typeform responses to ActiveCampaign smart email nurturing, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as forms automation and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new form submission, it should be automatically created as a contact in my ActiveCampaign, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Typeform, and following this trigger application in my action application, I will be taking ActiveCampaign. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Typeform. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new entry and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Typeform. Now here I've already logged in my Typeform account, and that's why I just need to grant away the permissions, for which I'm going to click on this accept. Your data is completely saved with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. And here connection created successfully. Typeform is connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I need to select this form. Now over here I will be using this registration form. So if I open this registration form, let me open this for you. So this form has all these fields: first name, last name, email, phone and city. I will be using this particular registration form. So from this drop down, I'm going to select registration form and then simply click on the save and send test request. You will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. And now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the response here in this workflow. In order to do this form submission, I'm going to copy the link of this form by clicking on the share. And I'm going to copy the link, paste it in a new tab and do a dummy form submission. As I do this dummy form submission, I should capture the response in my workflow, and this is going to show me the connection setup which we have created is working fine or not. So now I'm going to enter some dummy details here. So my first name is admin, my last name is lead, my email address is adminlead25@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter the phone number as this one. And then I'm going to enter the city as Bhopal, and then I'm going to click on the submit. Here, as soon as the form submission is done, I should capture the response. I'm going to open my workflow, and here let's wait for the response. Here I've already captured the response, which means I have received the response as soon as the form submission was done. So here I have received the first name, last name, email address, phone number and the city. So here, as soon as I've done the form submission, I have captured that response, and this shows the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new form submission, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new form submission, I want to add that to my ActiveCampaign. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for ActiveCampaign. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create a contact and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, I need to enter the URL and the API key. So over here it is written enter your ActiveCampaign URL, log into your ActiveCampaign account, go towards the setting on the left side bar and select developers tab. From the drop down menu you will find the URL. Then we have to get this API. So over here log into your ActiveCampaign, click on settings on the left sidebar area and select developers tab. From the drop down I'm going to open my ActiveCampaign. So let me open my ActiveCampaign. On the top I have the settings. From the settings I have to go towards this developer. And over here I have this URL and the key. I'm going to copy these details. So over here it is written provide the URL without this. So I'm going to remove this https/ and this is my URL. I'm going to simply click on this save, and you will see ActiveCampaign will be connected to Pabbly Connect. And here it is, connection created successfully. Now I need to enter these details. Now over here I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this Typeform, and when I click on this field I can see this Typeform. When I click on this I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the email address as adminlead25@pabblytudes.com, the first name as admin, the last name as lead, and then I will enter my phone number as. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. Here let's wait for the response. I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my ActiveCampaign and check whether this contact has been created here or not. On the left hand side I can see this option of contacts. I'm going to open this in my ActiveCampaign account, and here it is. We have created this admin lead. If I open this, you can see the email address which we entered was adminlead25@pabblytudes.com, and the name was admin lead. The phone number was this 83831. Now to summarize, we took Typeform as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new form submission and then we wanted to create the contact in ActiveCampaign. We took ActiveCampaign as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally created this contact in my ActiveCampaign account. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Typeform and ActiveCampaign using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.